Welcome back to Space Prison. Oftentimes when I play a new game on my channel, that is the last time I ever play it, because one of the reasons that I have this channel is to encourage me to play a wide variety of games. This is one of the rare ones where, after I demoed it on my channel, I went back, I kept playing it, and I found out that I liked it even more than I thought I would. So I've been playing this quite a bit since the last time I made a video, so I thought I would come back and sort of reintroduce it. The last video didn't get the most views, and I'm hoping maybe I can sell this a little bit better to folks, because I think it's a really cool game that people shouldn't pass up if this is the kind of thing that they're into. One thing that I found was that it is more of a survival game than I originally realized. I was thinking of it more as being like a roguelike when I was playing it originally. I had gotten the impression that my health was just being whittled down over time by everything I did, and that I was going to inevitably die and just keep trying again and again and again with different prisoners. Well, not really different prisoners. You're technically the same prisoner, but different bodies, again and again and again. But as it turns out, actually, I think I belong in the bottom left corner here. As it turns out, I've kept this same character that I was playing before in the last episode. I've kept them alive for quite a while. It turns out that actually you can play this much more as a survival game, managing your health and your hunger and your hope, and keeping your character going. And basically, the game's got a built-in mechanism for letting you continue after you die, after basically your body is dead forever, just like State of Decay 2 has. But it is a survival game, not a roguelike. So, that kind of changed everything for me. So this is the beginning of a new day. I've got some ongoing missions that I've been working on. And basically the overall structure of the game is you've got these missions that are granted to you by members of your gang. And you go out, you accomplish them, you build your reputation in your gang, and you climb the ranks by challenging people and ascending to the top. I'm assuming that at some point in that progression, the option of a prison break becomes possible. It's not yet. And so it's kind of interesting, though, because I feel like this game is a lot like prison movies, and it's drawing a lot from that genre, in that, you start out hopeless, you're trapped, you have no capabilities, and it's all about building up the relationships you have with other prisoners, building up your physical capabilities until you see an opportunity that you can take. And I feel like the game is driving towards that kind of structure, which is interesting. I don't know if I've played another game that has got that same kind of thing. I know there are other prison break games, and I just haven't played them, so this isn't the only game in the world that does this, but it's the one that I've gotten into, and I'm really kind of enjoying exploring a game that's got a different structure to it. So one thing that I didn't really have a chance to spend a lot of time with last time was upgrading my cell. So my bed has now been upgraded. So originally I got lice every time I slept in this bed. Now I don't get new lice every time I sleep in it because I've upgraded it. I think I've still... Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't have lice. Oh no, there it is, space lice. Yeah, so I still have space lice because I caught it originally. I'm betting there's some way I can get rid of it. I just don't know what it is yet. And that's true of a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of things in this game where it doesn't tell you what to do about a problem, and you just have to explore until you find it, which is, again, feels like it fits that prison setting pretty well. So yeah, I've upgraded my basic workbench, so now I can build a lot more things, including fancier weapons and armor, and tools that I can use to interact with things in the environment that I couldn't interact with before. One thing that I've also got that's really important that I didn't know was going to exist is upgraded food and access to hope. In this case, in the form of drugs. Maybe not the best message for the kids, but I'm not a kid, it's fine. But basically, you can... originally, I was feeling like my hunger and my hope were just declining at this steady rate that I wasn't really going to be able to stay on top of. And a lot of the things that I could do to resolve my hunger would erode my hope. And so one of them was going to bottom out at some point and hurt me so badly that I wouldn't be able to survive and continue. But now that I've upgraded my workbench, I've got these options that are really good at improving hope at no cost and improving hunger at no cost. And so I just need to be aware of what the ingredients for these are. In the case of the stuffed fungato, I need a fungato and I need chomper meat. So I try to fight some chompers every day. Fungatos are pretty easy to come by, but if I fight some chompers every day, then I can make this stuffed fungato and I can keep myself well fed. Similarly, the stimulant, it costs hope flowers, which are easier to find in some areas than others, and similarly antitoxin shrooms. This is a little bit rarer. I did manage to get a nice pile of them in an earlier session though, so my hope is doing all right, and hope erodes more slowly than hunger does. Hunger goes down by a significant amount every single hour, whereas hope declines on a daily basis. So it's okay if I don't have an easy solution to it at all times. I've managed to upgrade my stash, and I'm getting close to being able to upgrade it again. And so now I've got a lot more space to hold stuff. I need a little bit more Chomper Carapace, which means I need to fight some tough Chompers. And I also need to acquire some more Daily Scum to get more space in this. But you can see, I'm feeling a little richer now than I was last time. This is my bathroom, which I'm getting closer to being able to upgrade this one too. I need some refined scrap, which I'm not sure how to get yet. But I've got two options each morning for what I can do in the bathroom. One is to have fresh breath, which increases my relationship gain, and one is self-motivated, which gives me bonus damage. I'm going to choose this one because I'm planning on getting into some fights today. And then over here, I've got my rat burrow, which I just need to get some more hair clumps in order to upgrade it. And I know where to get those now. That's another thing. Knowing where to get resources is a big deal in this game. And at first, I just didn't have that. I had no idea where stuff was. I'm still missing a lot of information here. But yeah, so this is where I can heal my favorite rats. One thing I also have discovered is that rats are cheap. Look how many freaking rats I have. There are so many of these, and so I've actually started being a little bit cavalier with their lives, but actually, let me have a look at these though, because if you look at them in the party screen, I think that these rats actually do get better over time. Like for instance, I've got 2 blight rats that have a better version of Poisonous Barrage, I think. Yeah, so this one does 2 to 3 damage and poison 1. This one does 3 to 5 damage and poison 2. So these 2 blight rats are better rats than this garbage blight rat, which has also got terrible health. And similarly, all of these rats, like their special abilities, get better over time. Like this is an untrained rat, and it's level 1, and it's just got damage 2 to 3. But this fancier rat, it does more damage, but I've used it more, so it's also got worse health. So I think what I want to do is, my blight rat that has 6 health, that rat is valuable. It's just 1 step away from getting upgraded. So I think I'm going to put that rat. I think this is the one. No, wait. Why does that rat not appear? Oh, here it is. Here it is. So I'm going to stick that blight rat in here to heal today. And if I can upgrade this, I can start healing more rats. And so the rats that are sort of lowest level, they are kind of cannon fodder, and I can just throw them at enemies if I don't care. But the ones that have leveled up, those are the ones that I actually want to start maintaining. Okay, so that's all the stuff I can do in my cell today. So let's think about where we want to go next. So we've got these 3 jobs. We've got catch the cunning rat in the bathroom. Now, I want to go to the bathroom because that is where you collect clumps of hair. Don't think about that too deeply. So you can get clumps of hair in the bathroom, but catching the cunning rat requires you to get something called a sweet treat, and I haven't figured out where that comes from yet. I've been collecting. I know where to get sugar, and I know where to get sweet stuff, like sweet ingredients, but I don't know how to. I assume I'll have to craft a sweet treat, or maybe get it from somewhere special, but I haven't found where that is yet. It could be somewhere at the dining hall, maybe in a hard to access part of the dining hall. That's my guess, but I'm really not sure. Over here, we've got a partway complete mission at the dining hall. I basically just neglected to finish this. I went to the dining hall, I did most of this mission, I just forgot to do the last step. So I need to go to the dining hall to do that. And then Bondar wanted me to try a weird potion that he made me before I go to sleep one night. So I'm going to do that later tonight. So I guess today, let's head to the dining hall, which actually is perfect because I think that fighting chompers is something you often do on the way to the dining hall. And so that all lines up perfectly for me. So let's gather some daily scum, which will help us upgrade our stash, I believe. And let's see if there's any other resources sort of hanging out here. Actually, I've been using like point and click to move my character around. That can be tough sometimes because your HUD can get in the way when you're trying to navigate, but I just realized that WASD also works. So I think I'm just going to use WASD to try to move my character around. That's much more effective. Let's collect some fungatos so that we can use them to either attract rats or make stuffed fungatos for myself. If I don't get enough daily scum today, I can buy more from this guy, and I might do that when I come back after my adventures. So I'm wandering right here because there's usually a few free resources, like this, just hanging around in this space, and I never want to miss out on those. Oh, one thing I just remembered too is I think that if I collect... Oh yeah, if I make another stuffed fungato, there's also another new benefit I can unlock. I forgot where it is, though. Was it in here? Yeah, this guy. If I give this guy a stuffed fungato, he's going to give me an extra pocket. I'm not sure exactly what an extra pocket does, but it sounds valuable, so I think that's something I should save up for. Now, that'll be denying myself some hunger recovery, but it's worth it if I get to carry more stuff around. All right, let's check in this hatch. This is where my gang hangs out. I don't think this place spawns any extra supplies each day. Nah, I don't think it does. Oh, but one thing it does have is the teleporter. You can use this to get around to certain places on the map. Like right now, I've basically, if you construct another teleporter at other places, you can teleport there from your gang hideout. Normally it takes about 4 hours to move to another part of the station. Here, it only takes you 2 hours, and you can skip all the fights. Now, in this case, I want to go to the dining hall, which I don't have set up this way. And I also want to actually do these fights. One thing I'm wondering, though, did I bring... I think the screwdriver... No, it wasn't the screwdriver. It was electric parts. That's right. I need electric parts in order to repair a teleporter at my destination. Ooh, I forgot that I had also crafted some stimulant last night. I should use this stimulant to raise my hope, partly because it's just good to have a bunch of hope stored up, and partly because I've learned that the orange background on this, that means that if I run afoul of a guard, the guard will take this from me. This is contraband. The blue stuff is legal. You can have as much of it as you want. Guards won't take it from you. Or at least, I think they sometimes will if you just piss them off for other reasons, but they'll do it at random. This, like, if you run into a guard who's looking for contraband, every single contraband item that you have will be taken. And so I think that there's one exception. This is your special pocket. We probably won't think too deeply about what this pocket is. Guards will not find things you put in this pocket. And similarly, I think they won't take your basic weapons. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's true. So let's use this stimulant twice. It'll just raise our hope. You can use the stimulant in combat to gain action points, but you can also use it outside of combat to gain hope, and I think that's actually more valuable to me. One thing I might want to consider is swapping out what I've got in my special pocket. Oh wait, do I not? I thought I had a screwdriver. Do I not have a screwdriver? Okay, I thought I had a screwdriver, and I was going to put that in my special pocket, because I think there's stuff you can do around the dining hall with a screwdriver. But I think I'm going to not worry about that right now. I can do that stuff later. Let's get going to the dining hall. So this is my destination. I want to take the simplest route. Now, if I wanted to avoid a bunch of combat, I could go here, here, and here, and only have one fight. Against, actually, a tough chomper, which is kind of what I want to fight. If I wanted to do more fighting, I could either just take this direct route, or I could go along this way and have like 3 fights. Once I go this way, though, I'm kind of committed to have a bunch of fights. I'm not sure that's what I'm ready for. So what I want to do is, let's try to do the best of both worlds. Let's go here first, which is going to be dialogue with a character, and a few resources, usually. So yeah, the yellow lightning bolt means here's a character. It was self-defense. I was forced to hit his stupid face with a fungato multiple times. Oh, wait, you're not a guard. You're not going to rat me out, are you? So I can give him a fungato to give him another chance. I could help him hide the body, which cost me an hour and some of my hope. Nah, the fungatos are cheap. I'm going to give him a fungato. I never thought a fungato could be such an effective killing tool. Here, I don't need them now that I've got the perfect weapon. Wait, what did he just give me? Did he just give me something? Oh, maybe he gave me some throwing knives. He might have... I didn't see exactly what he gave me, but this number, I think, got higher, so I'm betting he gave me throwing knives. Cool, so these little encounters are fun, and I think they can sometimes sort of build up your relationships with characters. I'm not sure what the benefit of that is, but there we go. Okay, so no matter what, I'm going to be facing a 3 difficulty battle up here. Do I want to face a 3 difficulty battle here? The reason why I think I'm inclined to say yes to this, even though it's unnecessary, is because the more chomper meat I get, the more I can feed myself, and my hunger is getting low. And also, I can have an extra stuffed Fungato to give to that guy who offers extra pockets. So, yeah, I think I'm going to opt into 2 combats. Okay, so it looks like we've got a couple little chompers and a bit, or what are these? Are these chompers or a couple of little guys, little somethings, and a big nasty chomper? So, okay, I think this is manageable with just rats, so I'm not going to bring in my convict friend. And also, by the way, I don't think, right now, I don't have a way to heal convict friends. These guys just get worn down until they're exhausted. Instead, the only ones I can actually heal and maintain are my rats. So I'm going to bring in a couple of rats. I think I'm just going to use regular old rats right now. I'm not going to bring in the plague rats. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Okay, now let's analyze the terrain here. So right here we've got a spike shroom colony. It's destructible, and when it's destroyed, it does 3 damage and 5 bleed on its entire column. And then what is this? This is destructible, and it does a bunch of damage across basically this entire 8 square zone right here. And then this just bleeds you if you step in it. So, okay, so this terrain is pretty dangerous. I don't want to ever blow this up, because there's no scenario where this isn't going to hit me and all my friends. If I could back up a little bit, though, and entice them to step into this column, I might be able to destroy this and have it do extra damage to them. So what is the best way to do that? Let me see. So the problem is the rats only have 1 ranged attack, so I can use the ranged attack and whittle these guys down with it. They can use it once per turn, but now they kind of have to make a move. Well, I could basically either quit them early, or I could have them advance and make a move. But then that puts me in this column. So I think I'm actually going to eschew doing any additional damage with this rat just to keep it in its current position. Or actually what I might do, to give the other 2 room to back up, I might even move this guy back. And then right-click to cancel the second move. And cancel. Okay, so I've just, by the way, upped my character's equipment. She's got a brand new bat here that I've never used. A brand new club I've never used. So this crushing blow. Oh, okay. It costs 2 AP. Actually, I've got more AP than I usually have because my hope is much higher. I think that's because my hope is higher. And I think this is only true the first round. I think eventually it goes back down to the usual 3. But, okay, so each of my attacks with this fancy club costs 2. So I don't have a 1-cost attack unless I want to use a throwing knife. But this one does a lot of damage to 1 enemy, and this one does a fair amount of damage to all 3 enemies. So I'm going to use this one to cut through all of this guy's armor. And now... So if I want to... Okay, so I think that this character is the one I'm going to use to eventually back off and then try to take this down and wipe everybody out. So do I want to do that? Do I want to back off right now? Or do I want to take advantage of the fact that I can attack twice this turn? I think I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I can attack twice this turn. I'll do my backing off later. Oh gosh, okay, this rat's taking some freaking damage. Okay. Wait, was this guy knocked back in the initiative order or something? Because I don't think he ever got to move. Alright, so I'm going to use the ranged attack to knock these guys out some more. I feel like... Did they heal or something? I don't feel like they're as damaged as I expected them to be. Okay, and again, I'm just going to hang out here. This guy... Let's... Oh, he's even got a special weapon on him. I really want to not have him take a whole bunch of damage. So let's have him attack this guy. But then let's use his move to, like, move him way back. I don't want him to be their target because I gave him special stuff. I gave him some inventory. I don't want to waste it. And then let's do my big sweepy move. Notice I have 3 action points this time instead of 4. Hit all these guys. But then I'm going to back off and entice them to step forward. Ooh, he knocked me back and put this rat in the forefront. We're gonna lose this rat. Oh, rat's dead. I wonder if I've lost his inventory too, because I gave him that special spike ball attack. Interesting. Okay, so I'm not going to... Okay, these guys are not getting into the column for me. That's making me sad. All right. So I could hit these guys with the ranged attack. Yeah, I think I will do that. I'll hit them with the ranged attack. And then there's no harm in me taking a step forward and attacking this guy. So I'll do that. And similarly, now okay, I can move forward if I'm using this one. So I'm going to move forward and then hit this guy. And then I think I'll use a ranged attack to take out that guy. Okay, so actually, my whole strategy of using this environmental obstacle, I think it's not necessary. I think I'm doing fine without it. So let's just go all out on this guy. And everything will be okay. We lost a rat, and I think probably that rat's inventory. Yeah, I don't have his inventory in my pockets, and okay, so I should only give, when I get like special rat weapons, I should only give it to rats that are like more advanced maybe or something. I don't know. Because that feels like that was a bad move, giving that rat special abilities. Anyway, ooh, I got some Chomper Carapace. I think that was one of the ingredients that I needed to upgrade my stash. So that's awesome. Got some worst meat. Got a Chomper Tank Heart. Not sure what all of that is for. But let's move on to this spot. And this is just... Mostly, I think it's just random scavenging. Or, oh, hey, look at this. I can upgrade my health. Or I can grab a Morpher Matter. That's a healing item. You know what? I'm gonna spend $8 on some Morpher Matter. That sounds good. I don't need... Oh, wait. Did I succeed in doing that? There we go. Okay. Oh, wait. What? Oh no! I misinterpreted it. I thought I was going to be obtaining Morpher Matter from this. No, I was spending my Morpher Matter to heal myself, and I didn't need to. I made a mistake. I misinterpreted the UI. I thought that because my health was full, I was going to not use this to heal, instead using it to obtain a healing item. But I spent a healing item on it. Oh, that was incredibly stupid. Okay, well, that's my own fault. I do know how this game works if I pay attention. Well, anyway, here we go. So, okay, this one has got regular old Chomper, big nasty Chomper. Ooh, special loot stash. I think that's what that is. Something dangerous here. Let's grab some... Actually, yeah, let's grab some untrained rats again. Just see how this goes. Okay, so I think if I destroy this... Yes, if I destroy this, then I get some random items out of it. So that we want to try to do that by the end of the combat. And if I destroy this, it hurts everyone, and it's bad. So I don't want to do that. I mean, I could if I felt like I needed to, but I think I'd prefer not to. So let's first do some range damage against both this guy and this thing, because whittling this down is good. And then we could... Okay, so I've got two different attacks here. This one bleeds the enemy, and basically this one lets you move forward further if you need to cover a lot of ground, but it does less damage, or basically it does the same damage as this one, but part of it is deferred as bleed. This one it doesn't let you move as far, but it does more damage, but it also forces you to push the enemy back, which means that it'll take the enemy you just hit and push them out of range while pulling another enemy sometimes into range. In this case, though, I don't know. Yeah, I think I don't want to do that because I keep wanting to... I want to keep this guy here and also keep whittling this down. So I think I'm just going to use this move forward, hit this enemy, but keep him where he is. This is the easier enemy to destroy. And so I kind of want to just focus my damage on this guy before I start damaging this guy, because I can take him off the board. All right, and now I'm going to sweep these two, do a bunch of damage, and I'll do it twice. Okay, so we destroyed the box and took out that enemy. Whoa! Guys, yanking up my rat. Okay, so now I want to advance twice. So yeah, so this is what I want to use again. So let's advance twice. And hit this guy. And now if I can accumulate some bleed on this guy. Oh, wait, no, this guy doesn't bleed, does he? He's immune to bleed. So using the bleeding attack on him is actually a terrible plan, and I shouldn't do that. So let's use the other attack on him that just does its full damage. And let's not rely on bleed to do any damage to this guy. All right, so now I can move forward 1 if I'm using this attack. So let's do that. And then, even though I don't really need the range on this throwing knife, I do appreciate being able to do some extra damage. So I'll do that. I've got so many throwing knives now. I feel like they're pretty cheap. By the way, notice my character has armor now, which means that the first few attacks from enemies are not going to damage my health. So it's way easier for me to maintain my health once I've got armor on. And I've got like some like tier 3 armor on now that I got by working with my gang. So that's cool. Yeah, so let's move forward, attack this guy, take that, you mug. Okay, I think we're gonna start really whittling this guy down now. All right, and now we smack him with this, and we're good. Okay, so we got a bunch of usual stuff, and let's open up this supply crate, and it contained a trap. Interesting. Okay, so that's something I can use in combat. We'll stick this trap up into my pocket, keep everything else, and now we'll progress to the dining hall. Okay, so here in the dining... Well, first, let's just grab all of our free supplies. And we can cook some of our stuff here. So I don't want to cook my chomper meat, because my chomper meat is going to turn into stuffed fungato. So I'm going to keep the chomper meat where it is. However, I've got some rat meat that I don't think I've got another use for, and I've got worst meat that I don't have another use for. So I think I'm going to cook these guys. Interestingly, only the middle icon does the little fill-up thing. I think that might be an oversight. I don't think that's how they intended this to work. I think they intended it to be whichever one I clicked does the little fill-up-y animation. Okay, so I've cooked the meat I want to cook, but I'm keeping my chomper meat raw, because that's what you need for the stuffed fungato. And now, right here, this is like a contraband detector. I'm pretty sure that since all of my contraband is either on my person here or in my special pocket, I will not set this off. But I'm going to wait until this flashlight goes away, because that means the guard is going away. So I have some time to escape if I'm wrong. Okay. It's scanned green. That means that I'm not going to have my stuff taken away. Get some free gunk. Now, I could feed a fungato to this rat, but I think I'm good on rats, so I'm not going to do that. Now, if I had a wrench, I could repair this thing. I'm not sure what it does, but I don't have a wrench. I've never had a wrench. Here are food scraps. These are good for opening up, for some reason, special stashes in different rooms. And so now, I think what they want me to do is try the chef's meal. So I think that means I need to buy a meal from this chef. So I'm going to buy a meal and eat it. I mean, my hunger is getting pretty bad anyway, so this is a good idea. And I'm wrong. That doesn't satisfy that objective. Okay. Then how do I satisfy that objective? I assumed that that's what that was. But apparently I'm wrong. Now... Oh, I can sell stuff here. Okay, so chomper tank hearts I can sell here. I don't know. There may be a crafting purpose for them, but I don't know what the crafting purpose is, so I'm avoiding doing that until I know better. All right, so the rest of the mission that I did was in here. So maybe there's a chef's meal option in this room that I need to try. Let's see here. So this is... I can make fungi tacos if I use my fungato and food scraps. I can turn food scraps into a leftovers meal. I can make a regular old meal with this stuff, and I can make goo pudding with caloric paste and sugar gel. Okay, but none of these are called chef's meal. What about... This is a thing I can dismantle to get sugar gel out of it. This is a special stash that I have that I haven't used for anything. I can take a free spice crystal from here, but that counts as contraband. I don't really have space for contraband. Unless... I guess I could put a trap there, and I could put some contraband in here. I mostly... This is like drugs, I think, that I can sell. Okay, just looking around for something called the chef's meal. Okay, if I fix this thing with a screwdriver, I can get caloric paste out of it. Similarly, I get sugar gel out of this. That's why I was thinking of bringing a thing with me. So I'm wondering, is there some place that I can look for more details on these mission objectives? I thought I understood what this wanted me to do, but I don't understand it now. I wonder if... Can I go back to the originator of this, and will they tell me more details about what I need to do? This is Kansas, and if I go out to the main map, that should tell me where Kansas is. Veps, Reaper, yeah. Kansas is someplace. Maybe if we talk to Kansas again, it'll be clearer what I'm supposed to do. I don't think Kansas is in here. I think Kansas is probably back at the back place. Oh, by the way, so this right here. This is something I could do. If I basically build a teleporter here, and I've got the electric parts to do it, I can teleport right back to my home, to my cell block, in just 2 hours. So let's see if Kansas is around here, because if they are, I might be able to figure out what I was supposed to do there. Okay, so Kansas is not in here. We'll climb upstairs. Are you out here, Kansas? I feel like I saw a couple of... That's Magnus. Well, let's pay for a little bit more daily scum so that we can upgrade some stuff. And now I wonder, maybe Kansas is in my regular cell block area? Anybody named Kansas around here? No. And this says dining hall on it, so I feel like I was in the right place. Let's see, does this tell me where Kansas can be found? Kansas is at the medical bay. And I don't have time to get to the medical bay. I've only got 1 more hour left. So, okay, maybe we want tomorrow to go to the medical bay. So let's just take a little pointless trip here just to fill the last hour of the day. And, okay, so I can get some electric parts by searching this. And then this guy let me buy a new morpher matter to replace the one that I wasted. I'm not going to worry about that right now. My health is good. My armor is good. We'll just move on. And now it's the end of the day. And so no matter where I am on the map, I can automatically return to my cell block to finish out the day. And I don't know, Kansas might come back too, actually, at the end of the day. Let's see. Oh, there's Kansas. Okay, great. Let's talk to Kansas and see if we can get some context on what I'm supposed to be doing. Did you inspect the kitchen yet? Yes, I inspected the kitchen. So I did the kitchen inspection. That's the thing I did before this. But I don't know what she means by try chef's meal. I bought a meal from who I assumed was the chef, and I ate it, and nothing happened. Oh, I'm very confused right now. Okay, well, I'm going to eat some rat meat because it's delicious and I want to fill up my meter there. And then let's go back to our place and craft some stuff. Specifically, let's craft some stuffed fungatos. So I can make 2 of these because of the meat that I'd collected. That's great. So now I've got 1 to eat and 1 to share with that big monster. Let's also look... Okay, so if I have 4 daily scum, then I'll be able to upgrade that. So let's stash our daily scum. We've got 3 right now. So tomorrow morning, I'll have enough daily scum to upgrade this. Let's put away everything... Oh, this only stacks up to 10? Okay. I would say let's put away everything that we can fit in here, that stacks in here. I want to keep out a lot of this stuff, though, to use. Goo I can put away. Hearts I can put away. All right, I think that works. Let's go and chat with that giant monster man. Was that here? No, that was in the next layer up. Let's go upstairs, or whatever this is, and go through here. Let's give this guy one of my stuffed fungatos. And now I've got an extra pocket. So, okay, so I right-click this, and now I've got an extra secret slot where I can stick things. I just don't want to know what happened to my body just now to make that happen. Oh, what is this guy? Does he have another thing I can do now? If I give him a meal, then he'll give me a free blight rat. Okay, I can find him a meal next time. That sounds great. All right, well, let's head back. Let's eat our other fungato. So our hunger is way better than it was yesterday. Let's go in here. All right, yeah, so I think we can almost upgrade this. We need some hair to upgrade this. And we need some fabric to upgrade this. I've got some rat skin. We need some fabric to upgrade that. So, yeah, so I think that maybe we want to go to the bathroom tomorrow. I'll have to spend some time on my own figuring out what the heck to do with Kitchen Dreams the Nightmare, because, yeah, I don't know. But I can do this. This guy wanted me to try out this potion and then sleep on it. And so it's probably going to hurt me, but I'm in pretty good shape, so I'm going to try it out. Okay, I drank it, and so now let's go to sleep. Sleep, wait, mind transfer? What? What does that mean? Okay, we'll find out. What? What? Okay, so this mission has now made me a chomper tank. And what am I doing? Okay, and that was it. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff here, defeated a bunch of stuff. Nice end of the day. That was very weird. So this guy invented a potion and gave me some to try out, and apparently it turned me into a monster.
Resocialization directions.
Okay, so I've got something called advantage here. I don't know what it is. It doesn't list up here. I have no idea what advantage means. So now I can report back to Bondar that I did his weird liquid jailbreak thing. Let's use our shower in the morning. We'll again do extra damage. Let's go out and grab our daily scum. Now, one thing that's interesting, when I'm crafting, what I can craft counts not only the things that are in my personal inventory, but also the things that are in my stash. However, when I look at upgrading something, it doesn't include things in your stash. It only includes things in your inventory. So I have to actually manually take out the Chomper Carapace and all of my daily scum so that I can now upgrade my stash. So I'm going to upgrade my stash. We'll look inside, and now I've got a whole new row of this. So I'm going to drop more stuff off in here than I usually have. I think I'm going to keep my food scraps and my electro parts, because there's things I can do with those out in these levels. I can make a new stack of the Chomper Tongue, though. I think this all feels right. And let's put a new rat into the healing zone. And so, okay, so today what I want to do is go to the bathroom because I want to get the hair that I need to upgrade my rat house. And because I've given up on the whole dining hall situation. I need to explore that on my own to figure out what's going on there. Now, we can look at the cunning rat, but I don't think we'll be able to catch him, but at least we can go over there and get some basic resources. So, now I don't know where where Bondar is. Is Bondar out here someplace? Free Fungato! It looks like no. Bondar is probably in some random place. If Bondar's in the bathroom, that will be perfect. But I'm not going to hold out hope that that's the case. So where is Bondar? I don't see Bondar here. I don't see Bondar any place that I can reach. Oh, wait. Oh, of course, Bondar's in the medical bay. All right. Well, you know what? The medical bay is a place I can teleport to. So maybe we can still hit up Bondar at the end of the day. But I still want to head to the bathroom today. So let's take a quick route to the bathroom so that we can save time. So let's just go straight here. This is a couple of convicts for me to fight. So let's grab a couple of rats that have plenty of health. I don't think this will be a particularly challenging fight. So this guy uses Enrage. This guy uses Poison. All right, so let's move this rat up here. Smack this guy. Knock him back. And then use my ranged attack to hit both of them. And then this guy, let's use the ranged attack on both of them, quick. And then let's move up 2 spaces. Oh, wait, I didn't choose I meant to choose the one that moved him up 2 spaces, and I chose the one that moved him up for 1 space. So that was a mistake on my part. Whatever. And he got beaten for it. Okay. So now, let's see here. Do I want to just... Yeah, let's move forward and smack this guy. Oh, let's do that again. That was very effective. Nice. He's taken out. What do you want to do? Oh, poisoning my rats? Oh, you jerk. Okay. Let's do the ability that moves up. And do that again. This time I chose the right ability, the one that lets me move twice. And let's do that again with this rat. Okay. He's running away. Oh, and he's still using poison. Okay. Now, to move my character close enough to hurt this guy, I mean, can I... Okay, I can hit him with throwing knives. Let's just do that. Let's just hit him with a couple of throwing knives. Oh, he's going to bleed to death next time. Let's just let him do that. Oh, my rats will also take poison damage, though. Okay, you know what? Let's hit him again so that my other rat doesn't take poison damage. Because everyone knows poison stops when the fight is over. I got some junk bundles that'll give me random resources. I can use those now, actually. Okay, cool. I like the fact that you can just use things directly from that reward screen so that if you don't have room in your inventory, you can just resolve them then. And now let's... Now, okay, if I teleport... I'm just thinking, should I go here and then here? It'll take extra time. I don't know if I'll have time to teleport here. As long as I have 2 hours left, I think I can... No, I need 4 hours to teleport over here because I need to get back to the cell block. First, I need to repair the bathroom teleporter, then go back to the cell block, then go back to the medical bay. So that'll take 4. So if I take 3 hours to get there, I mean, that might be perfect. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay, I think that's the perfect amount of time, actually. So let's hit both of these non-threatening locations. I think I've calculated this correctly. What is your deal? Oh, I can buy a little bit of hope, or I can buy a lot of hope. I've got the money. Let's buy a lot of hope. Sweet. I think this guy just played me a little bagpipe melody to make me happy, which is, you know, how despairing do you have to be for a bagpipe melody to make you happy? All right, and then let's go here, talk to a character. After, of course, gathering some goo. I have so much goo right now. I don't have anything to do with most of it, but... There's this alien in a cell next to mine who snores as loud as if a space kraken's cannon was blasting next to my ear. Okay. Oh, I can give them gunk for earplugs. I think that makes sense. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Now I've got a use for gunk. That was awesome. I don't know if they intentionally gave me gunk right before that or what. Okay, let's hit the bathroom and see if we can find some hair. First off, let's repair this teleporter. So now I have teleporters in all 3 of the major locations, and I can get there much more easily. I do love the way, like, originally it's just a struggle to get anywhere in the game, but as you progress, you can make things way easier on yourself. Okay, so let's grab some hair. I think... Okay, so I think that these guards are watching for contraband, so I gotta be careful. I don't know if that guard is a threat to me or not, but I'm just... This is the cunning rat. This is the one that I need a sweet snack to lure, and I have no idea how or where to get a sweet snack. Okay, so I can use this shower. Now, oh, if I bring soap with me... Oh, I can remove space lice? What? If I bring soap here, I can remove space lice. That's how to get rid of it. Awesome. I didn't bring soap. Actually, wait. I wonder if there's soap I can obtain in this area without having to go back for it. Let's see. There might be a place to, like, buy soap here. What does this do? Okay, I can get scrap out of this. Oh, I can get fabric from here if I have a wrench. I needed fabric for something, and now I know where to get it. I think this resets every day, so I think it's okay if I grab some scrap here. And I can come back with a wrench later if I want fabric. Oh, and here's some soap. Oh, perfect. I've got soap now. Awesome. And I can grab a bandage from there. Oh, and here's a hope flower. Awesome. That will also give me some stimulants, which I can use to give myself hope. That's great. And, okay, good. The guard cannot see me. Okay, I mean, he, like, doesn't have a problem with me. I'm not sure what it takes to make that guard upset. It might just be having contraband that makes that guard upset. Because he has been upset at me before. Okay, so now I can use soap in here. Now, I don't even need 20 hope, but I do want to remove my space lice. So, yeah, let's... Now, I don't have space lice or dirtiness anymore. That is awesome. And that was a reminder to update Adobe Premiere. I don't think I need that right now. Okay. Oh, here's some more hair. I think I definitely have plenty of hair now to upgrade my rat's nest. So... I can hire guys if I want to, but I'm not going to. And then what does this do? Okay, so I can throw up. So basically, if I can't afford to use that shower, I can throw up to give myself hope. Or I can also use that to get rid of sickness, but I'm not sick, so I'm not going to bother with this. Oh, I can dismantle this. For what purpose? What happens if I dismantle this? Oh, if I use my food scraps, I can open up this. Oh, no, I already did. I filled this with stuff during an earlier trip when I didn't have enough room in my stash for things, and I wanted to leave them someplace. But now I do have enough room in my stash, so I'll take those back out again. Okay, cool. I think we've done what we wanted to do here. So I don't have a key card yet, so I can't open these restricted zones, whatever they are. But let's teleport back to the cell block, and then let's go to the medical base so we can talk to Bondar and wrap up that mission. So let's go to the medical bay. That'll take 2 hours. That'll fill up my time. But I think I can still act here. Yes, I still have time to do something here before my day runs out and I have to go home. So we'll talk to Bondar. Oh, I can get info from them, which is a resource, and I don't know where that resource is tracked. Let's worry about the mission first. So we'll report to them. Let's turn in this mission. And so I've got an info document, which gives me +1 info if I eat it. So I'm going to eat that. And then, so now I've got 1 info, except I don't know where info is tracked. I don't see it in my HUD anywhere. Info is a resource you can spend on things, but I have no idea where it's kept. If you are a player of Space Prison and you know where to find out how much info I have, please tell me. But yeah, otherwise, I think I'm good. You did it already? Any dizziness, nausea, eyeballs falling out of eye sockets? Tell me everything. Did it work? I turned into a chomper tank. Oh, that's fantastic. Magnificent. And did you get back to your previous body? Wonderful. Last assistant turned into a Korak, but I mixed soap and stardust in slightly incorrect proportions, and he's stuck there forever. But you did it and survived. I'm so excited. I need to prepare the package. Do you see that? I'm so psyched. My hands are shaking. Come back tomorrow. I'll need your help on this one. Okay, so I'm going to get a new mission later on from this guy. Okay, I can sell muscle fungus to this guy for cash. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. Have we done everything we want to do here? Oh, so this interaction I should only do with the guards not watching. There we go, because it's red. And then over here, I get a new stained bandage. I think I can just collect a bunch of stuff in here. Ooh, I can get a formalin jar if I take this thing apart. Or, oh, this is where I can get a circuit board. I need to figure out how to get myself a wrench. Circuit board is something that I can use to unlock something elsewhere. But I have no idea how to get a wrench. So we'll have to find that. What else? Anything else I can search in here? Oh, okay, and I can get morpher matter if I have a screwdriver, but I don't have a screwdriver. I do have this empty bottle. I wonder if that... I can use that as a crafting material for something later. I'm going to hold on to that. Okay. I think we've done our stuff for the day, so let's go out and teleport home. And so this guy, Magnus, this is the guy who wants me to get that rat. I don't... Oh, some stuff I didn't collect here. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff I haven't done in here. I bet there's some things I can do here. Like, oh, I can get a free formalin jar there. What else can I do? Oh, these guys. I can buy stimulant from these guys. If my hope is low, these are the guys you want to get to. I had to jump through some hoops to open this area, but now that I've opened it, these guys are a great source for drugs, which means they're a great source for hope. I think everything else here is no big deal. Yeah, okay. Great, we've done everything we can in the medical bay. Let's go back home. Let's upgrade our rat's nest. Return to cell block. So one thing I didn't do was, I could have gone to the dining hall to get a meal to give to the big monster guy. But I didn't, I just didn't have time for that, so I'll have to do it tomorrow. So, and that's the biggest sort of gate in this game to your progress, is basically like everything you do takes time, or everywhere you go takes time, and some of the actions you perform take time. And each time, each time an hour goes by, your hunger gets worse. Each time a day goes by, your hope gets worse. And so you're constantly wrestling with, each thing you do is costly to these stats. In fact, I need to... Okay, I was saving this food for if my hit points needed to go up, but I think I'm going to eat them now to keep my hunger high, because there's negative stat boosts that happen if you let it go too low. So I think tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the dining hall. I'm going to try to obtain some more food to keep my hunger higher, and I'm especially going to bring home a meal for that big monster dude. Now, let's open up our secret stash and shove things into it. I don't think I need to carry electric parts anymore because I've opened up all of those teleporters. I'll keep these hope flowers here. I'll stack up my rat skin. I'll keep my food scraps because I think I need those. In fact, all of my food-related stuff I'm going to try to hold on to. And let's organize this a little differently. Okay, so I need to have all of my hair. And what was the other thing I needed to upgrade this? Scrap, which I've already got. Okay, let's upgrade our rat house. And so now we can put not just this rat, but another rat. Let's put our other blight rat here into the healing tank. So now 2 rats are going to be healed. And now what's the next upgrade? Formalin jar, electric parts, and fabric. Okay, so to get fabric, I need a wrench. So the question is, do I have the ability to craft a wrench here? Is a wrench one of my options? I've got rusty crowbar, rusty screwdriver. I'm betting wrench might be an escalation of that. But I'm at level 2 with my workbench now. I don't remember. I wish I remembered how I upgraded myself to level 2. I did that at one point, but I don't remember how to get to number 3. And there isn't an upgrade option here. I wonder, is there something on my character? So this is just my party management, though this is my character. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I did to unlock those crafting options. I'm gonna have to look something up to remind myself of that. Because yeah, I'm betting that the wrench is available there. Just to be sure though, let's go and look at the crafting options that I have at my gang hideout. Because that's another possibility, is that the gang hideout might offer some options. Like, okay, we've got some different weapons. We've got... This is the armor that I've got right now, which also requires hair. We've got a hacking chip here. And we've got a drone, which I've never used before. But we don't have a wrench. Oh, wait. Upgrade is an option here. Next level has a cost. Was that also on my stash? And I just didn't... Actually, real quick, I want to see what the upgrade cost is. What was it? Refined scrap, don't know how to get that. Circuit board, do know how to get that. Toxic fluid, don't know how to get that. All right. Let's go upstairs. Let's look back. Let's see if that upgrade option... That's probably where I did it. Is that upgrade option available here? It is. I just didn't catch it. Okay. So rat spikes. I think if you fight certain rats, they drop rat spikes. I've got the chomper carapace. I don't know how to get refined scrap. This is a big mystery to me. I don't know where refined scrap is kept. So I'm going to need to figure that out at some point. It's not anywhere around here. So yeah, I'll need to figure that out somehow. But anyway, that was my day. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to do aside from just putting my stuff away. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. Oh, actually, I should sell this spice crystal. I'm gonna hold on to this empty bottle. And, yeah, I think I'm going to go sell that spice crystal. Just for some money. I mean, I think there's something I can do with spice crystals eventually. I just don't know what it is yet. And so I'm not bothering with that. I'm just going to sell this guy the spice crystal, this drug dealer guy. Get some money. Money has been very useful so far. And I assume, I mean, worst case scenario, I can buy some more spice crystals if I need them later. So that was my day. So I'm going to sleep. And now it's been about an hour. I think that this episode is done. But tomorrow...
Objective in compromise.
So the medical bay is locked down today. So if I had had any goals in the medical bay, I would be in trouble. However, my goal right now is to go back to the dining hall and find out what I'm missing about this mission. Something about... I am clearly missing something obvious about this mission. I don't know what Tri-Chef's meal means. If it's not the thing that I already did. Oh, wait a minute. Is it one of... No, okay, it's not one of these. Okay, good. I was worried that maybe it was the chef's meal was just one of these items up here and I hadn't checked them, but no, that's not the case. So, by the way, I love the fact that you've got your inventory down here, but you've got your quest inventory up there. And so it's just basically a completely different thing. You can always carry all the quest items you need, and you can use them here the same way you can use them from your own inventory. There's nothing different about it. It's just in a different place with a very flexible cap on how many of them you can have. I think that's really cool. Though actually, the first time I had a quest item, it wasn't put here. It was actually put here. Like, I was given a hamburger, and I accidentally ate the hamburger before returning with it from the quest, and I thought that was actually really funny. So yeah, I need to figure out what's going on in the dining hall. My hunger is like tottering on the edge here, so I should not only go and get more chomper meat on the way to the dining hall so I can make more stuffed fungatos, but I should also just go and buy some food, including a meal, or maybe cooking a meal from food scraps, so that I can feed that to the big guy. So this game, it keeps handing me new objectives, new things that I want to discover, both as official jobs and also just as like systemic crafting objectives. There's just so many things that I can do. I always feel like I've got a full day ahead of me and not enough time to do everything I want. And so like, so far I keep chaining from one thing to the next and I keep wanting to play. So this game is really sort of like capturing my imagination and making me want to figure out, how do I get further in this world? How do I explore this world further? So this game is great. I'm having an awesome time with it. So if you're into survival games and stuff like this, I think this is really worth checking out, especially if you like what you saw here. But it's a new day. I'm going to go continue playing on my own, and I'll come back and make another episode sometime in the future if I discover more stuff that I think you'll want to see. For now, though, there is a subscribe button and links to other videos. If that third video materializes, that's going to go there. But at first, you might not see it. It might be something else.